Good morning. Now today I am moving to next method where annual minimum rent changes with passage of time. Okay. On that 11th question is already given to you, but once I will explain it. Here ABC mine of 400 acres of land has leased to Ashok on 1st October 2008. Here it has been leased on 1st October 2008 subject to royalty of 1 rupee per ton up to dispatch, okay, of dispatch. It was also agreed that the changes given in the question is minimum rent of 3 rupees per acre. Per acre 3 rupees has to be paid up to the commencement of the dispatch. Means ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ dispatch ಆಗಲ್ವೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ 3 rupees per ton they have to pay, and when the commencement of dispatch starts, means when the process starts, they have to pay 4 rupees per acre. Okay, and here commencement of dispatch has begun from 1st July 2009. Okay, so the lease has been taken on 1st October 2008 and dispatch has begun from 1st July 2009, and all the other things has been given, that we have to, what are the accounts you have to prepare, and year and dispatch of tons is also given here. And now see here the royalty, the analytical table begins from 2008 because the lease has been taken from 2008. It may the dispatch means they have get the output in 2009, but it starts from 2008. So I will write it here: 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011. So first year in 2008 it started from 1st October, but there is no output. So here it is nil. And in 2009, 1st July they have dispatch has been begun, and the output is 1000 tons, 1500 tons, and 2000 tons. Okay. Now they have to pay. There in see here they have given that royalty of 1 rupee per ton of dispatch they have to pay. So royalty is 1 rupee per ton. So first year obviously there is no output, so royalty is also here I have to royalty is nil, and now 1500 into 1 rupee, that's equal to 1500 and 2000. Okay. Now what about minimum rent? So they have given that minimum rent of 3 rupees per acre per annum will be charged up to the commencement of dispatch. So in 2008 there is no dispatches, so only they have to pay minimum rent of, I have I have given another column minimum rent here because little bit difference is there. So it is 300. I put a star mark here. It's 300. Okay. Next, so when you have to pay minimum rent of 300 rupees, you are having nothing in your hand. That's why shop working is also 300, and there is no surplus, there is no recoupment, there is no short working, not recouped, and at the end we have to pay 300 as a minimum rent. See here, I will tell you that mine leased on 1st October 2008. Okay, so it's given in the question, and book closes on 31st December 2008. So for 3 months, means October, November and December, minimum rent is they have given that up to commencement of dispatch 3 rupees will be paid. So when it's for 12 months you have to pay 3 rupees, and how many acres are there? 400 acres. 400 acres land has been leased. So up to commencement, you have to pay minimum rent of 3 rupees. So it's for 12 months. How much it has been? It would be 1200 rupees. So here again I will explain. 400 rupees, sorry, 400 acres of land is there. So ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ you have to pay only 3 rupees per that land. Okay. So what happens? 400 acres into 3 rupees means 1200 rupees you have to pay for the full year. But here it has been started from October and book ends in December. So October, November, December. Only for 3 months, 2008 you have to pay minimum rent of only 3 months. So 1200 into 3 months divided by 12 months. That's equal to 300 rupees will be the minimum rent of 2008. That's why I wrote it here, 300. Okay. So this is regarding note number 1. And move to second year, 2009. Here dispatched 1000 tons and royalties also 1000 rupees. And how much you have to pay as a minimum rent? See here I have given another note number 2 for calculation of 2009's minimum rent. So up to commencement of dispatch, 3 rupees per acre you have to pay. Just you have calculated it here. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ 3 rupees per acre ಕೊಟ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ 3 months ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಪ್ ಟು ಕಮೆನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ 3 rupees per acre. ದೇರ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ವೆನ್ ದ ಕಮೆನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, 4 rupees per acre you have to pay. So on 1st July commencement of dispatch began, which has been given in the question on 1st July. So up to July of 2009 there is no commencement of dispatches. So from January to July, see here this in December 2008 the book has been closed of that year, and new books will be starts from January 2009. From January to June, there is no commencement of dispatch. That's why you are going to pay 3 rupees per acre. And on 1st July, it has been started. So you have to pay 4 rupees per acre. So what happens here? January to June means 6 months. You have to pay 3 rupees per acre. 3 rupees per acre into 400 acres means 1200 rupees. So for 6 months, for that whole year, 1200, but only you have to take January to June means 6 months. So 1200 into 6 divided by 12. That's equal to 600 rupees you are going to pay as a minimum rent of first 6 months because there is no commencement of dispatch. After that you have to pay 4 rupees per acre because the dispatch has been started from 1st July. So July to December again 6 months. 4 rupees into 400 acres means 1600 rupees. That's only for 6 months. So 1600 into 6 divided by 12, you will get 800 rupees. Okay. Now make the total. First half of the year you have to pay 600 rupees because only 3 rupees per land per acre you have to pay, and next half of the year means the next 6 months you are going to pay 4 rupees per acre. That will be 800 rupees. So add it, you will get the whole year's minimum rent, that is 600 plus 800, that's equal to 1400 rupees is the minimum rent of this year. 1400 here, note number 2. It is 600 plus 600 from Jan to June and 800 from July to December. So here minimum rent is 1400, but you are having only 1000 rupees as a royalty amount. So here obviously short working is 400 rupees, and there is no surplus, no short working, recouped and not recouped. So paid to landlord is 1400. Next come to 2010. Here 1500 tons, 1500 royalty, and now minimum rent. Minimum rent here from January it has begun to dispatch in 2010, and it has been closed up to December. There is an commencement of dispatch, means they are extracting the output. So this year total amount you are going to pay. E type split ಮಾಡೋದೇನು ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Total minimum rent means 4 rupees per acre into 400 acres. That's equal to 1600 rupees you have to pay. But ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟು amount ಇದೆ? 1500. So short working of 100 rupees. Okay. Now again there is no surplus, no short working we got. But see here they have given that in the question minimum rent have to be paid during the subsequent 2 years. In last para they have given that it was short working was recoverable during the subsequent 2 years. Subsequent 2 years means next 2 years. So for this 300 rupees short working of 2008 within subsequent 2 years means next 2 years, that is 2009 and 2010, they are allowed to recop. But there is no surplus, so you can't recop this 300 rupees. That's why it transfers to profit and loss account, means short working not recouped column. Okay. So you have to pay the minimum rent to your landlord, that is 1600. And next year also full means 400 acres 4 rupees means again 1600 you have to pay, and you are having the royalty amount of 2000 rupees means surplus. That's why no short working, surplus of 400 rupees. Okay. So now you can recop 2009's short working, because subsequent 2 years means for this year these 2010 and 2011 is a subsequent 2 years. So this 400 can be recouped here. Short working recop is 400 rupees and not recop is nil, and you have to pay minimum rent of 1600 to your landlord. So this is the method how to solve this type of question when ನಿಮಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಸಿಗೋವರೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕ ನಂತರ ಒನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ this is the way you have to solve it. Okay. And next thing is, I think all of you were you can prepare journal entries and royalty account, landlord account, short working account, all those things. So I'm not going to explain all those things. Just the thing is, just briefly I told you that how you have to solve the analytical table.